What? What? He just... Hey everyone, I'm Og. Are you a fan of Flash games? Ever heard of Lucky Tower 1 and 2? Well, in this video, we'll be taking a look at Lucky Tower Ultimate to see if it's worth the money. Now, Lucky Tower Ultimate is pretty much a platformer game with an extremely unforgiving roguelike playstyle. To say that this game is deceptively challenging, that is an understatement because it is insanely challenging. To give you an idea of how challenging it is, it took me nearly 8 hours to beat this game once, just to realize that players are actually required to go back into the tower to earn more money for upgrades. Now, some may say I'm just a bad gamer, which is true. After all, it took me nearly 12 years just to get out of silver in League of Legends. Anyways, the creativity in Lucky Tower Ultimate is very unique and sometimes hilarious, with a ton of surprises. What the fuck? God damn it. Instead of having a traditional HP bar or hearts for life, you now get your teeth knocked out whenever you get hit. Oh my, really? Wow. So, as you progress further down the tower, you'll be met with a lot more surprises, especially in game mechanics. What do you do when a flying midget is in your way? You beat it. What do you do when you have a rat in your hand? You eat it. What do you do when you get a companion you don't like? You eat. Point is, creativity in Lucky Tower Ultimate can be quite surprising, especially when it comes to dying and mechanics. You can shove a beehive on your head, get stung by bees until you're dead, use an enemy corpse as a weapon, put your allies into a cauldron, walk in on someone taking a dump, fall to your death because you missed the jump. But enough of the rhymes, let's go into gameplay. Lucky Tower Ultimate is pretty much a roguelike platformer. If you die, no matter how far you make it, you will start from the beginning. Controls are quite smooth and responsive, and bugs are rarely seen. As you go deeper out to the tower, you'll be met with various challenges that will determine your chance of success. So here I am with a challenge to feed this guy something to let me pass. I can give him the helmet in my hand, or I can give him my companion.
Soul food for the creepy dude.
Ooh, I feel much better.
Yeah, I think I made the right choice. So here I am playing with levers to see if I'll get crushed by a bunch of spikes. Yeah, I think I made the right choice. Anyways, if you are a lore-digging, keyboard-slamming, mouth-throwing gamer like me who has a hard time deciding on what to talk about in this video, the story is definitely the things to talk about. Before Lucky Tower Ultimate, both Lucky Tower 1 and 2 were Flash games you could play for free on browser. While the previous games were much easier, the story concepts are pretty much the same. You play as the man who sounds like Patrick Star,
This direction, right?
gets transported against his will, and somehow pretty much explore the tower. Replayability. Out of all the games I've played, Lucky Tower Ultimate is definitely within the top 3 when it comes to replayability. Each time you die, you'll be sent to the beginning with a completely new generated tower. Sometimes you get a genie that can grant you a wish, and other times you could get a perfectly timed anvil crushing you. Point is, the replayability is what really drives this game. Even when you finally defeated the tower and escape, there's actually a lot more that awaits you, such as saving up gold to buy a house and citizenship. Content. The content in Lucky Tower Ultimate can be vast. You got a riddle master with probably over at least 20 different riddles, you got many different kinds of companions with each of them having a backstory, and many creative ways to die. And since Lucky Tower Ultimate is a medieval fantasy type game, there's also a lot of weapons and armors for you to choose from. So as I'm progressing through my 200 plus runs, I'm still discovering new ways to die.
Oh my.
What?
Now I feel bad for this to happen.
So, is Lucky Tower Ultimate worth it? Yes, it is a challenging yet somehow relaxing game. Depending on the difficulty you pick, Lucky Tower Ultimate really does not show mercy to the player unless you're playing on the most recent updated peasant mode, where you actually start off with equipment and the levels feel a lot shorter.